the parkour thing really struck me because obviously you have your wrestling connections are very interesting in terms of like obviously how you've molded them through your work in film and like obviously training and wrestling. You worked with John Hennigan or AKA John Morrison on I think it was Boone, is it Boone or Dune the Bounty Hunter? Sorry,
Boone the
Boone
Bounty Hunter,
Boone
and
the
I
Bounty Hunter.
worked with him
Sorry.
as well on Iron Sheik Massacre, and we did a bunch of motion capture for WWE video games as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Was the parkour kind of connection, did that almost build that relationship even more, that having because he has that massive parkour background as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how I met him. I wrote and produced and art directed a a proof of concept based off of a comic book called Savage Dragon. Never
Hmm.
came out, but it's a very popular comic book where Hennigan was gonna play Savage Dragon, and I was just written it, and so I met him there. I had no idea that he didn't know that I was my background was in pro wrestling. I was just the writer, and I didn't say and mention anything so much later in the shoot.
Hmm.
But that's where I met him. But how he was there was through parkour. The director of that piece was one of the co-owners of Tempest Free Running. He was also a stuntman, Torso award-winning stuntman, and wants to get into directing. And he, you know, did that proof of concept, and he knew Hennigan from the parkour world and brought him in, and that's where I met him. So parkour did put us together. I ended up being his roommate for a while. We ended up living me, his wife Taya, Luchasaurus, and a couple of the stunt guys got a big old house together, lived together for like I don't know 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's so that friendship runs deep.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We would wrestle all the bar wrestling shows when they were around in Los Angeles, and they were still doing Lucha Underground at the time.
I was literally gonna ask
Uh,
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We had a ring in the back. I got hurt a bunch, but I was eventually gonna get a Lucha Underground deal and then an AEW deal as a performer. And then I had a couple of major injuries and had to slowly back out. But at the same time, I was doing show business. So when I got hurt, I just focused more on the production side of things. And my career pulled me that way, where I was able to start producing wrestling. And we were a channel partner for Pluto TV and had an e-wrestling channel on there. No one's ever done that before. We did live streaming on professional wrestling 2 years before Netflix did. Um, so I was able to produce a lot of pro wrestling, which was real cool. But for a while there, I was living with all those guys and wrestling them and having a crazy crazy time.